This video shows how to update the firmware for Nikon mirrorless and digital SLR cameras using a memory card. Updating the camera firmware as new versions are released fixes bugs and grants access to new features. Firmware updates can be downloaded from the Nikon Download Center. Ready these tools before performing the update. The firmware update process consists of these 4 steps. First, check the camera firmware version. Press the camera menu button and select Firmware Version in the Setup menu to display the firmware version. After noting the firmware version, turn the camera off. Next, download the new firmware. Create a new folder on the desktop and name it as desired. Search for Nikon Download Center in your web browser. Open the Nikon Download Center webpage. Each product has its own firmware, so search for your camera by model name or select it in the relevant product category. On the product page, select Firmware. If you see a firmware version number higher than the one you noted earlier, your camera is eligible for an update. Click View Download Page. Read the End User License Agreement and click Accept. Click Download. When prompted to choose a destination, save the firmware to the folder you created on the desktop. Next, copy the new firmware to the memory card. Open the folder you created on the desktop and double-click the downloaded file to automatically extract the firmware to a new subfolder as shown. Confirm that the subfolder contains a file with the extension .bin. Take a memory card that has previously been formatted in the camera and insert it in the card reader. Copy the .bin file to the memory card displayed on the computer. When copying is complete, check the contents of the memory card. If the .bin file is displayed, copying was a success. Remove the memory card. You are now ready to perform the update on the camera. Take the memory card containing the firmware and insert it in the camera. Turn the camera on. Check that the battery is fully charged. Select Firmware Version in the Setup menu. Select Update. Select Yes to start the update. The update will begin. Do not do any of these things during the update. When the camera shows that the update is complete, turn the camera off and remove the memory card. To confirm that the update was successful, turn the camera on again. Select Firmware Version in the Setup menu to display the firmware version. If the version is the same as the firmware you downloaded, the update is complete. This completes the update. The memory card you used for the update can now be formatted in the camera.